Guys, do it yourself for here. As you will see from this video and my previous videos, they involve little manipulation or production. I want them to be authentic and real so you can see it's actually what you're seeing, what you're getting. Enjoy this video and please subscribe. Let's do it. To show you guys something that's going to save you a lot of money if you have a scratch. Now, just to be clear, this only works when you have a scratch where, like for this car where you see it's blue and you can see a white paint scratch over there. The white is the base coat. When you have like a base coat like that, then you can use this to fix your car. If you see the metal down, then this is probably not going to work because it's too deep. But for light scratches like this, you can use fluid in your car to fix it. Now, when you guys subscribe to my channel and I go past 1,000, then I'm gonna put in the description what fluid to use. So you guys gotta support me and help me out, and I'm gonna reveal what fluid you use to fix this. So I've covered with tape this section that shows the damage, how it's stretched. Now this works when someone opens their door and scratches your car, or if you're at a grocery store and a shopping cart or whatever, or someone opens the door and scratches your car, some light scratch, this works. You don't have to spend thousands going to a body shop or whatever. So I closed that section so you guys can see the difference after I fixed this section. Okay, so we can see how the scratch is here. It goes all the way through up to the tape there. So I'm going to fix this section and open up the part I didn't fix so you can see how this works. All right, so basically what you do, you take a nice little cloth, microfiber or cotton cloth. You take a sample of the fluid. I'm trying to do this while holding the camera. You take a sample of the fluid, okay, right here. This is the fluid here. It's in a little cup. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit on the cloth, all right, and then I'm gonna apply it on there, scrub it in there. Okay, so let me pause this real quick. So I applied some of the fluid onto the cloth, as you can see it here, and I'm gonna scrub it in. Okay. So this is what I'm going to be doing for the next few minutes until it goes away. As you can see, it's disappearing already. Okay. It's going to take me a minute, but this is what I'm going to be doing. All right. So I'm going to put the phone aside for a minute so I can get his I'm going to try to hold on to it. I'll hold on to it. I'll pause and do stuff. We're going to see it disappear like magic. And I'm going to open it. You can look see the before and after and see how it looks. All right, let's continue here. Keep going away from where I'm working. Feels like magic, but it's just knowing your chemicals, what works, what doesn't. I'm just using it. You can see it's totally beginning to disappear. The lines, the deeper sections are still a little bit visible. It's going to take a little bit more elbow grease to remove it. You can see how it's improved drastically from when I started. You can barely see the scratch. Okay. All right, so this is the finished product here. If you look at the way it looks right now, you can see it's barely visible. Any scratch is barely visible on the car. There is one section here that didn't go all the way through. I might do another application round later on, but I wanted to show you guys how it just changed. So I'm going to take remove this I'm gonna remove this tape so you can see what it looked like. The other section that didn't work looks like compared to this section that I worked on. All right, so see the difference of how much this fluid works. So you guys just subscribe to my channel and I'll reveal the fluid so you can see how it looked before. All right, so look at that. Compare this to this section. All right, this here to this section. See, this scratch, nothing, disappeared. Okay, so I'm going to work on this section here and you can see how it's going to disappear too, just using that fluid. It helps you not spend a lot of money on your car. You know, you can, if it's a minor scratch, it will perfectly clean it, fix it up. You won't even notice where you had the scratch. But if it's like a bit more serious, it could help, you know, lessen the appearance of that scratch, and it may buy you some time before you go fix it or whatever, depending on what your situation is. I don't know if you wanna if you have like a deductible or whatever, large deductible. So it all depends on what works for you. So I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna work on this section now, and you can see how it changes. Okay, see, nothing, something. So I'm gonna work on this section I taped off, and you're gonna see how it looks. All right, so I've started scrubbing it, and I'm gonna see how this appearance begins to improve. So start scrubbing on it. This gradually disappears. Okay, let's keep going. It's kind of a pain having to pause and apply the fluid and pause again, apply the fluid. See everything I'm doing. All right, so I'm pretty much finished, and if you see right here, there are some sections that are a little bit deep. You see here, you can see the black of the metal. You don't see the white coat in there. It's totally gone. So that's just something that shows how it looks. But you can see how it looks now. It's way better than before I started, just using the fluid you can find in your car. Okay, so if you guys want to know what fluid I use to do this, subscribe, share with your friends, subscribe. Once it gets 1,000 views, subscribers, then I'm gonna reveal a fluid in the car that you can use to do this. Do it yourself.